Architectural Builder Supply is pleased to present you with this recording of the technical question that is listed in the title of this video.
This call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance.
My house, and I'm trying to put a 3-foot and 4-foot Ipe wood pole. They're custom poles. And I need a mounting set, right? Some are back-to-back and some are just single-sided. So I was thinking of going with just a 1/4x20 threaded rod through the door, and then just a funnel head, like a rockwood head on the ends. But I need like a standoff, like a collar, to get it off the door. I was thinking like maybe a 3/4 or a 1/2 inch threaded coupler that would be able to attach to the door, and then put the rockwood head on the tail end of the threaded rod.
But how are you going to tighten it?
I was going to put an M6 set screw through the side of the of the pole. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the mounting posts are made of Ipe?
Yeah, oak on some, and walnut on the other, and it's an Ipe. The post is not Ipe. The pole is Ipe, but I need a post, like an offset post on the face of the door. And I was thinking I could just use a stainless or a metal threaded collar or spacer.
Yeah, well, that's the trick. I mean, coming up with the post. That I wouldn't be able to supply you.
Okay, so you don't supply those. You don't have the post or standoffs?
No, because the factories will not sell those alone because they know
really?
that people are making their own posts, their own poles.
Got it. Oh, so that's the linchpin that they say. Okay, no. So, but I could probably get I can have my local Miss Metal shop just get a 1/4x20 threaded, piece of flat steel that's, could be 3/4 or an inch in diameter, whatever they decide to do, and then just have it oxidized black if I want, right? And then that's it. And then I can put the funnel head on the on the tail end of the 1/4x20, right?
Yeah, it sounds like you're talking about a cone head fastener. You'll thread
cone head, that's right.
Yeah, and then you're going to insert that into the back of the stainless standoff that you're going to make and counterbore an M6 tapped hole to put a set screw. Have you considered just having someone make these for you? Because Rockwood has so many options that I'd be surprised if you couldn't find something out of their Arbor Tech, their wood poles. I don't know if they do Ipe, but once if you were to buy the least expensive pole and swap out your own wood, you might consider that.
So you're saying actually just, buy a traditional pole with the mounting set and everything, and then just swap out the pole.
Or just order the nice wood poles that you like that have the architectural metal mounting, posts.
Yeah. And
be cool with it rather than design your own.
Right. Okay,
those
so
guys have pages of options, and I only suggest because there's lots of choices, and you might say to yourself, "Yeah, I don't need to reinvent the wheel here."
Right.
But if I was going to do it, I would probably are the posts to be straight or offset?
Straight. They're going to be straight offset.
Okay.
It's very minimal.
What's the shape of the wood pole?
They're round. They're round poles.
What diameter?
Inch and 1/4 or 1.5 die.
Yeah, so you could, you could get some stainless. Either you could get some solid stainless if you can get somebody to machine that for you.
Yeah.
Tap it. Getting it all attached is going to be something you'll have to think about how to do.
You have the cone heads, right? So you have just the regular cone heads for 1/4x20?
Yeah, I can definitely sell you those pieces in a couple of different sizes, 1/4 20 and 5/16 18.
Okay.
However, that wouldn't be the best way to go. You'd want to use a bolt that has a threaded length on one end that you'll run through the inside of the door to the outside pull, thread that in, and then do the cone head concept on the inside only, so you're reducing, holding it on by set screws.
Yeah.
So
right.
you'll buy the shoulder bolts for one side, and that will incorporate the cone head feature, and then I can sell you set screws. They're not M6. They'd just be quarter 20 is what they'd be, but whatever. And I would actually recommend that you buy double cone head so that you've got 2 set screws at each mounting point, or skip all of that baloney and just do surface concealed mount where you'll use a knife style female threaded adapter that you'll run into the face of the door. But through bolting it would be superior.
Yeah, through bolt, especially with the size of the door, right? The 9-foot leaves.
Yeah, well, I mean, depends on how it's hung and whatnot, but over time, through bolting would be superior.
Okay. All right, and then the set screws in the pull. I can put a little drop-in insert there, and then put the set screw in that, and then be done, right?
A set screw where now?
Inside the pull. Put a little drop-in sleeve, a threaded drop-in, and then the M6 would set into the cone head.
Yeah, that's how that works. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the best way. Okay. All right. So what I'll do is I was on your website. I put a bunch of stuff in the shopping cart already, but some of those cone heads. But the cone head that you were talking about with the threaded tail, what's the maximum length that you have available?
Oh, I mean, depending on the diameter, I might stock those up to 6-inch long.
Okay, got it. So if I'm going through 1 3/4 and I got a 1-inch post, 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be 6 inches would be long enough, and I could always cut off whatever I don't need on the tail end, and then put the cone head on.
Yeah,
you have them with the 6-inch.
Yeah, well, I do. I mean, between probably 1 3/8 and all the way out, they're like in 1/4-inch or 1/2-inch increments.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So let me put a little material list. I'll put it together, and then I'll probably go onto your website. Or is there an email that would be appropriate to email you if I had a question, or if I wanted to just go direct?
Yeah, you're welcome to call me. I'll do it over the phone. My email is sales, SALES.
Yep.
At, same as the website now, absupply.net.
Cool. All right. So, and I'm located in New York. So, whereabouts are you guys? I'm
in Southwest Florida. I was just in Hudson Yards like 18 hours ago.
Ah, fantastic. I built 2 buildings over there. That's my, I'm a high-rise developer in New York City. So, and now now I oversee construction and development for MTA headquarters. So I know the area very, very well. Yeah,
I hadn't stayed over there ever before in all the times I've been to the city, and I'm definitely going back.
Yeah, it's cool. What, if you don't mind me asking, what were you doing in the area? Did you stay there?
Business. I was staying at the Equinox Hotel, and then I went up to Hackensack to train on high security cylinders.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we that's my gym, the Equinox Hotel. So I know well. I'm in there every single day.
I was in there yesterday and the day before, and I'll tell you,
the gym's beautiful.
Right? Lots to look at there. I liked it a lot.
To say the least. Did you go to the outside pool, the roof deck?
I did. I went there. I just didn't have time to really participate.
That's cool. Yeah, it's a great place. Rumor has it that the developer, I built 1 Manhattan West and 2 Manhattan West, and now I'm rebuilding Penn Station right now. But rumor has it that building was the Equinox, the master planner. They built that hotel around the gym first, which is pretty interesting. So, it makes sense because the pool is on the roof on the setback, so on the podium, and then the high-rise piece is is all set. So makes sense.
I really, and I like that whole kind of co-work space next to it as well. It's got if they had a small little coffee bar right where that co-working space was, that would be perfect for me to work on the road. I wouldn't have to go downstairs to Starbucks or that juice guy next door, which was really good too. Yeah,
juice press, which is good.
Yeah,
that's cool. Small world. Yeah, it's funny you mentioned high security cylinders. We at MTA we have our own custom cylinders and cores that we get from Best too. It's interesting. So small world. Well, listen, it's funny that you were just there. I could have met you and asked you, hey, how do I build this?
I could have been on the treadmill next to you for all I know. Absolutely.
Cool. Well, listen, let me put a little material list together, and I'll email you over, and then I'll see if I can get this thing put together. If not, maybe your suggestion is better. Just buy something off the shelf with these guys at Rockwood and swap out the poles. At a
minimum, I'll send you the catalog, and then if you like something, I'll let you know what the pricing is, so you can judge how much of a fortune you want to spend on creating these posts.
Right. The thing is, the reason why we wanted to create them recreate is because my house that I bought is a 1905 brick townhouse in Long Island City, just on the water. So everything is. I converted a 3-family to a 1-family, and all the brick, the existing timbers, everything is all left exposed. That's the look. So it's very industrial, all oxidized black and steel, black and stainless countertop. So going with a custom pole, and everything is pretty much custom in the house. That's what got us thinking this way. But maybe you're right. Just getting something out of the catalog that is a little easier to make might be the path of least resistance here.
Or just cannibalize what parts you need to. Absolutely.
Exactly. Cool. All right. Well, listen, Rick, I appreciate it, and I'll definitely be in touch with you. I'll shoot you a note shortly, and then I'll see if we can figure something out. I really appreciate your help.
I'm glad you called. Thank you, sir.
Yep. Great. Thanks. Have a nice day. Okay.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Architectural Builders Supply hopes you have enjoyed this program. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up, please subscribe, and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.